folks, welcome to the Little Talk Show with Brad tonight. It is Friday night, November the 5th, and we have got a major show for you tonight. Lots of things, big things to discuss. The first thing, though, I want to have is my good friend Leigh Dundas, attorney, human rights attorney out of California. She's going to be speaking something very important, and then we're going to let her get to her dinner plans. So, Leigh, please take it away.
I'll be quick. The good way to get a lawyer to be quick is put him outside in cold weather in Tennessee. It's like 50, and I think I'm dying because I'm from California, where it doesn't ever go below about 68. But yeah, human rights attorney Leigh Dundas coming to you with a big announcement. We had a little warm up 2 days ago with a 1 day strike. It was I think 2 days ago, and that was a good start. But I am here to tell you the rubber is going to meet the road come Monday morning. That's right. This Monday morning, November 8th, the blue-collar boys in this country are doing a nationwide walkout. I am talking coast to coast, from Canada down to the Mexico border. These boys are upset. They think the politicians in this country are drinking Kool-Aid. They think the politicians are believing that this country runs because the politicians say it runs. And they're like, I don't think so, Scooter. This country runs. Let me repeat this. This country runs not on the backs of white collar workers like me. This country runs in the main on the back of the blue collar boys and girls who make this product and move this product. We're living in a first world country. We're spoiled. We think that things like water bottles, bracelets and backpacks and food just fall out of the sky onto the shelves at Target and Amazon, Walmart. I'm here to tell you they don't. Those products get to you on the back of blue collar boys, and the blue collar boys are not down with having their job conditioned on an unlawful, illegal, unconstitutional mandate. That's right, a medical mandate. You guys know what I'm talking about. They may be blue collar. They know a rat when they see it, and they're like, this is unholy, this is un-American, and we ain't playing. And you know the drill. You can't have a soccer game with a goalie standing on the damn field. So I am here to tell you that I have been talking to blue collar workers at major corporations. If I name names, you would faint twice in a row, my friends, literally. And they are anywhere from, on the low end, I repeat, on the low end, 30, 40, 50% unvaccinated. But a lot of the guys I'm talking to are more than 75% unvaccinated. And come Monday morning, November 8th, they are doing a nationwide walkout. You need to get the data. You need to do your part. These boys, these blue collar workers and white collar workers, I've talked to telecom, I've talked to police, I have talked to, not the ones who are walking in behind me, but other ones. I have talked to teachers. I have talked to aerospace defense. I have talked to weapons makers. I have talked to agencies, local, state, and national. I've talked to people who run the power grids, run the sanitation, run the courts. These people aren't having it. I repeat, they aren't having it. They are walking off the darn job Monday morning for 4 days. This is intentionally designed to be a consecutive back-to-back walk-off. And it is designed to be exactly 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, because yes, they want to make a point, which is, hey, Mr. Employer, after giving 40 years of my darn life to you loyally, you aren't going to back me out of my job, fire me for no damn good reason when I'm a month away from my retirement and pension. And if you try to bankrupt me, I will bankrupt you first, and I will bring this economy to its knees and teach the politicians in D.C. exactly who runs this country, which, thank you very much, is not the politicians in D.C. So that is the first message. But the second message, Brad, is equally important, and that is this. There are a lot of people still asleep at the wheel who don't realize we are in the middle of a communist takeover, who still think they are living in the U.S. of A. And when those people in the flyover states, in my state, in your state, start going to buy their, Thanksgiving stuffing and cranberries 2 days before Thanksgiving, and they can't find those goods on their shelves, and worse yet, they go to do their Black Friday shopping, and it looks like a darn third world country with a pack of pens and nothing else on that shelf, like a 7-Eleven in the brothel towns I work in, then Ma and Pa Kettle are going to have to face the fact that there is something drastically wrong with this country, and they are going to have to start doing something about it. So again, this is a 4-day sustained strike by employees working for employers who are mandating that thing that we can't say, because you know why we can't say it. So if you're working for one of those employers and you ain't too happy about it, and I am not advocating illegal action, this is a peaceful strike. It is a lawful walkout. If you can't strike by federal law, like, our airline employees, federal law makes it so they can't strike. Same with railroad. But There's more than one way to skin a cat. Isn't that what you guys say in the South? So you start seeing things like Fauci flu hitting Southwest, or beautiful blue skies suddenly being a weather problem where they can't fly their planes. I'm not advocating that. I'm just able to read the writing on the wall. But everybody who can strike is striking. And the truckers, by the way, are not prohibited from striking, most of them. So you guys can pick up what I'm laying down, read between the lines. This thing is going down. It is November 8th to the 11th. It is your job. If you believe you live in a free society and you like this free society, we are not asking you to go storm the beaches at Normandy. We are not asking you for any of the sacrifices that our forefathers made to keep this country free for us. We're just asking for a little something, which is you sit on your couch, you text the word freedom to 53445. You get a copy of that flyer, either by doing that or going to nationwidewalkout.com, and you make a promise to God, your spouse, your future kids, your future generations, and yourself that you are going to do a part to save your country. And you're going to do that by getting that flyer and this information into the hands of this thing all over social media. One final word. Everybody who is anybody is supporting this, from Bobby Kennedy to Simone Gold to General Flynn to Lynn Wood to every influencer like Brad Barton, Ann Vandersteel, Doug Billings, Charlie Ward, Mel Kay, Rainer Fulmick in German, that German-American attorney. I was on his show this morning, and this is why. We have been waiting for a checkmate move, and this is it. Don't go striking by yourself. Do it when the blue-collared guys are doing it, because that is going to take a pound of flesh and then some. And we're already having an impact, because within 48 hours last week of this little flyer being posted everywhere, guess what Biden did? He walked it back. All of a sudden, his coronavirus coordinator was saying things like, oh, that December 8th deadline, that was a soft deadline. And then he blamed the lawyers. The lawyers misunderstood us. There's not going to be a cliff. We're not going to fire anybody. We're going to dialogue. Oh, and by the way, and this is where they gave their tell away. By the way, we're not expecting a supply chain disruption. I'm like, the hell you ain't, or you wouldn't have just said that live. And every reporter worth their salt ran it. And then Bloomberg came out the next day and said, by the way, if America's supply chain goes down, guess who else goes down? The entire freaking globe. And I am here to tell you, this shouldn't be having to be done. But when the courts are failing us, the legislature's failed us, and the executive branch is a runaway freight train that looks like something out of the Warsaw Ghetto, don't ever forget, this is a country of the people, by the people, for the people. We, the people, have the power. And what Margaret Mead said is absolutely true. Never doubt that a good group of small group of concerned citizens can change the world, because indeed, my friends, they are the only ones who ever have. But we ain't a small group. We are going to change the world. Do your part, do your patriotic duty, and recognize this. You are the hero you've been waiting for. Now get up there and do something about it next week. I'll see you there. Stay tuned for the rallies. NationwideWalkout.com. I'll have the rallies posted. I love you guys. God be with you. Thank you for the microphone, Brad, and I'm signing off.
Hey, awesome, Lee. As always, have a good evening.
You too, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, General. Whoo, Toto.
She's on fire.
Brother, I'm telling you what, she missed her calling. She should have been a preacher.
Oh, yes.
I mean, what she did in Kentucky at that Thursday night, the VIP thing. I mean, she's walking up and down the aisles. I mean, people. And she did it again. I mean, it is your duty.
Yes.
It's your duty, honor and duty. It is your duty to walk out on Monday
Absolutely.
through Thursday. Do whatever you have to do. Do not show up. We must stand at this point in history. This is going to be written about one day, folks, in history.
Absolutely.
And we must do our part. You must do your part for your country. Toto, do you have anything you want to add to that before we get into our conversation?
You can't add nothing to Leigh Dundas. She said it all.
Yep, she did.
She said it all.